Tell me what you're doing in the Vatican City, and you're originally from San Antonio, right?
Yes, I was born and raised in San Antonio.
You're a firefighter?
Yes, I work for the San Antonio Fire Department.
Okay, tell me what you're doing in Vatican City, how long you've been there, and I guess when are you planning on leaving?
Yeah, so I actually just turned 30 in March. So I came to Europe for my 30th birthday trip to myself. I'm single, I don't have any kids, so I saw like the perfect opportunity to come to Europe for a few weeks. So me and my best friend were actually at Easter Mass here in Rome. So we saw Pope Francis on his last day that he was living. And we woke up Easter Monday and heard the news that he had passed. So we went to his viewing, and I was supposed to leave last Friday from Amsterdam back home, but I heard the conclave was going to start, so I extended my trip. So I've been in Rome since last Friday, and I fly out on Saturday. So I'm hoping I see some white smoke tonight or sometime tomorrow.
That's crazy, the timing of all of it, right?
Yes, yeah, it's wild.
Do you are you are you you told me when you're leaving.
Yeah.
And you're leaving when again?
I'm leaving on Saturday morning.
Okay. So I
Yeah.
think you have a pretty good shot of being there when they elect a pope. How does that make you feel?
It honestly, it does still feel very surreal. We're taking a little break right now. We were there this morning to like watch for the smoke, and we saw some black smoke. And I think everyone's getting more excited because the more times we see black smoke, that means we're one more time closer to seeing the white smoke, seeing like the new Vicar of Christ being elected, the new Pope. So I'm very excited to see and just to be here. This is something when I was born and raised Catholic, so I've always like followed the conclaves, obviously on television. So I always thought it'd be a really cool opportunity to be here, and it just lined up perfectly that I was here in Europe where I could extend my trip to stay.
Um, when you when you're in the crowd on
Yes.
in front of the area where the new pope is going to stand that balcony. So when people see the black smoke, are people cheering? Or are people like, "Oh, I'm sad," or what are they doing?
When I'm in the crowd and we're all waiting for the smoke, I mean, it's anticipation. Yesterday, I think we waited about 3 hours. So a little longer than we thought it was going to be. I think everyone's excited to see what it's going to be. I think like from the crowd, like the energy that everyone's giving off, everyone's happy and excited to see who the next pope is going to be. And then I think there's also just a little bit of anxiety. We're all waiting to see. No one knows what it is. The conclave is something that's happened, you know, since the beginning. So there's a lot of like secrecy and still things we don't know once they shut those doors and the cardinals meet. So we're all just in anticipation and waiting to see what's going to happen, which is a lot like faith. We have to wait and see what's going to happen.
So is there like I guess what is the reaction of the crowd when you all see black smoke? Is there a sigh, or is there a big relief, or is there cheers? There's
I
nothing like
No, I think that the crowd definitely reacts to the smoke when it starts coming. I think when it first start coming out, it's a little wispy, just like anything, so you can't really tell the color yet. So everyone has a little like that little gut feeling that it might be white smoke. Today actually was kind of funny because we saw black smoke pouring out, then all of a sudden it stopped and it started like turning white smoke. So then we all thought that it might be maybe it was a mistake or something. We saw white smoke coming out. And then we heard the bells ringing because white smoke will come and then all the bells in Rome, in Vatican City and Rome will all ring to announce the new pope. So everyone for sure will know. And the bells started ringing when we saw the white smoke, but it was because it was noon and a lot of, we didn't realize in the moment, we saw the white smoke and we heard the bells. So everyone started cheering. Um, but yeah, I think everyone's excited. I think there's a little like, oh, like we're just waiting, but I think a lot of people are thinking it's either going to happen tonight, we're going to see white smoke, or tomorrow morning.
Right. And are the people that are with you around, are they locals or are they tourists like yourself, you think?
I think that it's a mix of both. I think some people are here because they already have planned to come or they're locals. Like I have a few friends, they live in Florence, so they came for the week to see what's going to happen. Um, but I've also known like a lot of like met a lot of Catholics from all around the world who've come just for the conclave, and also just a lot of people from all around the world who are not Catholic. I think that the Catholic Church has still such an influence on the world, and people want to see, whether they're Catholic or not, they want to see this historic time, you know. So we've met people of all faith journeys from all over the world. So it's interesting to see how big of an effect it's going to have.
Well, what a great birthday gift to, to be able to not only witness the last moments of Pope Francis, but to potentially witness the election of a new pope. And it was all just kind of serendipitous for you to just be at the right place at the right time, I guess, right? Is that how you kind of look at it?
Yes, I mean, I think that my birthday was actually in March, so I wanted to travel a little earlier in the year, but I think it was almost like just divine providence the way it all fell out. I mean, for me to be here to see Pope Francis on his last day, go to pay my respect at his viewing, and then I've gone to his grace day at St. Maria Maggiore, and then now in anticipation to see the new Pope. It's been a whirlwind and something I'm always going to remember. I mean, it's definitely a once in a lifetime opportunity. So I wanted to extend my stay to just be a part of history here.
Well, I think you made the right decision. I think it's wonderful. So going to Vatican City and going to Easter Mass and all that was always on schedule or on the plans for you, right?
Yes. So like it was me and my best friend kind of did a last minute trips. I only bought tickets to come over to Rome about 3 weeks before Easter. So it was always a plan to be here, but we didn't plan, Pope Francis, we had no anticipation Pope Francis was going to pass away. Of course, he was sick, but it seemed he was stable. But yeah, everything else has been a detour. We came back for the viewing to see him in Rome, and then yeah, coming back to Italy. And I've met so many people, been able to see some friends that came into town. So it's been an experience for sure.
Any souvenirs? Are there souvenirs or anything that you're taking back here to San Antonio to like commemorate your trip there?
Yeah, so I'm actually one of seven kids. My parents had seven kids, so I have a big family. So I usually when any of us go overseas, we'll buy like rosaries or little like religious medals and stuff. So I actually I have like my whole bag over here that I'm carrying all like the religious items because when the new pope comes out, he does the special blessing when he becomes pope. So he'll bless all the people in the crowd, but also all religious items. So I'm going to be able to bring that back for my family and my friends. And yeah, I bought quite a few little 100 packs of medals, so I can have that for years to come.
Well, I love that for you. I'm so glad. Would it be too much trouble? Can you grab one of the rosaries or little medals that
Yeah,
you
yeah,
bought
it's right
and
here.
to show me?
Yeah. This is like just an example, one of the
Uh-huh.
things that I bought here.
Beautiful.
And I have this little medal. I don't know if you can see.
Yes, that you can put on a necklace. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that. Virgin
Mhm.
Mary.
Yeah. So I bought
Mhm.
a little
Oh,
100 pack
wow.
of mine. Yeah. So I can have these and give to my friends,
Yes.
family.
Uh-huh.
Um,
Perfect.
yeah, so it's perfect. Yeah. So I'm excited to have my things all blessed and like this is something they can always yeah, look at. I know it's special. So I'm excited.
So would you call you'd call yourself a practicing Catholic? Yes.
I would, yes. Mhm.
Okay, perfect. Okay, well, I appreciate your time. Thank you so much, Gabrielle. And if I have trouble with this interview, can I call you back and potentially redo it? Um,
Yeah.
And I'm hoping
That's
it won't be the case, but I'm just
no,
putting it out there.
that's fine. Yeah, yeah. We're gonna go out for the watch tonight. So we're hoping to see. I think it's gonna be tonight. The white smoke's gonna be tonight, but
Okay.
we'll see. But we'll see what happens. But yeah, if you have any problems or if you need anything from me, just let me know.
Okay, I will. Thank you so much. Have a
Of
good day.
course.
Be safe. Thank you.